April 16th, 2022. Halfcast 282. Episode 282. Let's go. Of course, I have a few things to share with you guys. An evening of reflection. Shall we? $2 million worth of meth found in woman's home after she called police under the influence. I never would have thought I would say that somebody smoked so much meth that they actually made a great decision. How do you get so high that you start making better decisions than you did when you were sober? It's like finding out what's on the other side of a black hole. $2 million of meth was found in a woman's home after she called deputies under the influence and said she couldn't take care of her child, according to investigators. The woman reportedly called 911 and admitted she was under the influence and couldn't take care of her 2-year-old child. The Harris County Sheriff's Office Special Investigations Division tweeted, when deputies arrived at the woman's home, they said they discovered the woman was manufacturing crystal meth. I joke it show shit, but this was really a heads up decision by this woman to call for help because we hear too many stories of children getting a hold of meth and fentanyl and other types of substances and ingesting them and dying or other horrible things happen. Narcotics officers removed about 112 kilograms. That's 246.4 pounds for you folks that don't give a damn about metric. Of crystallized meth and 87.2 kilograms of liquid meth from the home, which totaled about $2 million. Investigators said the female was taken into custody and her child was released to CPS, which is bad, but it could have been worse. Artemio Hernandez said he has been living in the same mobile home neighborhood for almost 20 years and has never seen anything like this. Really? 20 years in a trailer park with no meth stories? Come on. It's crazy. It's crazy. All these things happening here, Hernandez said. I can't believe it. Dial it down, buddy. Hernandez said the woman moved into the home about a month ago with 2 young girls. It's unknown if both children were in the home at the time the deputies were called. Couple sentenced for stealing COVID unemployment funds bragged on Instagram. Relationship goals, prison to prison pen pals. A Detroit, Michigan couple was sentenced to federal prison on Wednesday for their role in a multi-million-dollar scheme to steal funds earmarked for unemployment aid during the COVID-19 pandemic. Has anyone who legitimately qualified for this money actually seen 1 cent of these funds thus far? While defrauding the government, the couple showed off luxury goods in Instagram posts that are still visible online. Johnny Richardson, 27, and Micaiah Taylor, 28, filed dozens of fraudulent unemployment claims in Michigan and at least 4 other states in 2020. It does not pay to be greedy. The U.S. Department of Justice announced they used both their own personal information and stolen identities to file claims. The couple conspired with Brandy Hawkins, a former contract employee for the state of Michigan Unemployment Insurance Agency, who used their insider access to release the payments. Yeah, because they won't pay any attention to the one employee who has her name on only approved cases. This conspiracy led to the fraudulent disbursement of at least 683 $555,000, which the couple was ordered to pay in restitution on Wednesday. You can't take that yacht back, man. Along with sentences of 97 months in federal prison at about $2 a day for Richardson and 30 months for Taylor. Both pleaded guilty to conspiracy to commit wire fraud and conspiracy to commit money laundering in 2021. Hawkins was sentenced in October 2021 to 58 months in federal prison and ordered to pay nearly $3.8 million in restitution, the total amount she received from the fraudulent scheme. Took that good government job and threw it away at a time when thousands of people across Michigan were out of work because of the pandemic. These assholes were stealing all of your money. These defendants were stealing benefits that should have gone to those trying to sustain their families, said James A. Terrassa, special agent in charge of the FBI's Detroit division, in a release from the U.S. Attorney's Office. And Instagram posts that have yet to be taken down, they're making an example out of these people. The couple flaunted big ticket luxury goods. Taylor shared a photo of herself perched on a Bentley in May 2020. On Richardson's account, a video from October 2020 zoomed in on his luxury car and designer shoes, along with jewelry and watches that appear to be diamond encrusted. Something about me would just be burying cash in the walls and not giving a damn about Instagram. All that unemployment money put to good use, huh? Said one comment from 2021. And that's when I would have disabled my Instagram account. And because that right there is the FBI. This dude really is posting proof of his fraud. Added a comment on another video in which Richardson made sure all his designer accessories were caught on camera. In November 2021, a state audit revealed that Michigan's Unemployment Insurance Agency office overpaid residents by about $3.9 billion dollars due to mismanagement at a time when 5.4 million people were applying for COVID unemployment benefits. This audit also noted that the state was unlikely to recoup the money it had lost, as the fault lay with the agency and not the claimants. So basically, they told him it was your horrible oversight that let this get out of control in the first place. So you're on your own. Kentucky man sues employer for throwing him birthday party, and now they owe him $450,000. And it wasn't Fudgy the Whale. A Kentucky man took his employer to court after they threw him a birthday party he didn't want. I don't like y'all. And the jurors sided with him. Now his employer owes him $450,000. The verdict was handed down this week in Kenton County Circuit Court in Northern Kentucky. The plaintiff, an employee of Gravity Diagnostics, sued his employer after he was fired following a birthday party they threw for him in August. How you going to fire somebody after you throw them a birthday party that they didn't want in the first place? Mess with you like that. Parties are for people that I want to be around. According to court documents, the employee had notified the office manager that birthday parties trigger his anxiety disorder and that being the center of attention will cause him to have a panic attack. The employee asked the office manager days before his birthday in August to not arrange a birthday celebration as they did for other employees. Then on August 7th, the employee's birthday, the office arranged for a lunchtime birthday party in a lunchroom. According to the lawsuit, the employee said that he found out about the party as he was headed to his lunch break, which triggered a panic attack. This is almost like bullying because he clearly expressed that he didn't want a birthday party, but you were going to force it on him anyway, which resulted in him having trauma in the workplace. The employee sent a text message to the office manager asking why she failed to accommodate his request to not have a party. The next day, the employee was called into a meeting in which he said that he was confronted and criticized by the office manager about his reaction to the birthday party. That meeting then triggered another panic attack, and the employee asked the office manager to stop. According to the lawsuit, the employee was then sent home for the next 2 days, and that weekend, he was notified that he was being fired because of the events of the previous week. I think she was trying to cover her ass because she knew she did something wrong. The employee sued Gravity Diagnostics, sued that ass on grounds of disability discrimination and retaliation. Dumbass. According to the lawsuit, the employee said because Gravity Diagnostics didn't accommodate his anxiety disorder. The birthday party and the events afterward caused them to suffer from a loss of income and benefits and emotional distress and mental anxiety. The jury sided with the employee, agreeing that Gravity Diagnostics violated Kentucky law that protects workers who have a disability from adverse employment actions. In total, the jury awarded the employee $450,000 in damages. Of that amount, $300,000 was for the emotional distress, while $150,000 was for lost wages. Parents outraged after child bought alcohol in kindergarten class and shared it with peers. Because you only have an alcohol problem if you drink alone. Parents in Livonia, Michigan are outraged after a child brought alcohol to his kindergarten classroom and shared it with his peers, according to Fox 2. Multiple students drank from the bottle of ready to drink Jose Cuervo margaritas. It was bottom shelf liquor. Come on. So last night it was the kids in the daycare eating the THC laced goldfish crackers. Now today it's the kindergartners getting bottle service all up in class. Alex Smith, one of the outraged parents, said her child took a Dixie cup full of the mixed tequila drink. I learned it from watching you drink from the student. It took about 4 sips. Dominique Sanders, another parent, said her child felt woozy after taking the drink. According to the parents, their children thought they were drinking juice. The girl poured it in her cup and she drank it, and the girl ended up telling her what it is. And she went, "Yeah, it's Jose Cuervo. Bottom shelf," told the teacher, "There is liquor in this cup." And the teacher gave her a funny face. Sanders told Fox 2. Wow. Parents blame school officials at Grand River Academy for failing to prevent the incident. No, for not keeping your liquor on the top shelf, like away from your kids, while we try to keep an eye on everything our students bring to school. That's simply not possible. Yeah, because it starts at home. Like, it's unfortunate that these types of adult beverages can be easily mistaken for child friendly drinks, the school said in a statement. That's a very professional way of saying that we can only watch the kids when they're in school. We can't watch them when they're in your homes. Administrators also said they called parents immediately to tell them about the incident and let them know that the children were doing okay. They have a little headache afterwards. Smith and Xander, give them some crackers to soak up the liquor. No, not no crackers. And Sanders are also calling for consequences against the parents of the student who bought the drink. If your child knows what it is, nothing wrong with it, but they should know not to touch it. Smith said that it's not for kids. Fun show, fun show, fun show. That being said, I'm going to wrap this one up, but I'll be sure to talk to you guys very, very soon. Adios.